Do 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 do. We are back introducing the one and only Brother Merciful, better known as Merciful Confucius, Mercy Merce, Mercivelli, Merce up in ya, but that's my business. All of the monikers, all of the accolades. We come here ready to get busy, y'all. We're gonna have a great show tonight. You know what I mean? We're just getting set up. You already know. Please share the live. And look, y'all need to start tap dancing for me. You know what I'm saying? Tap them fingers. You know what I'm saying? Let me see some dancing. You know what I'm saying? This is the club. You already know. Let's go. Let's get with it, man. You know what I mean? Waiting for my beautiful guest, Miss Audrey from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I hail from the Brooklyn region. You know what I mean? Brooklyn, New York City. The greatest place in the world. You already know. Who I see in the building? I see Sweet Pea. Hey, Sweet Pea. I see the Grow Girl. Hey, and there's Audrey. Let's go. What's poppin'? What's poppin', Audrey? What's going down?
Hey,
How you doing today?
tired but good.
Yeah, tired is good, man. I mean,
Yep. That's the season we in.
right. Look. That means it ain't no idle work. It's devil work.
No, definitely is not idle work.
Right, you getting to it.
Yep.
What you tired from?
Um, I had to move some mulch today.
Oh, okay.
Put down some cover and then put the mulch down and then try to get the beds in. Definitely not finished yet. Um, that's the location where they're gonna put the water spigot at.
Okay.
So we're prepping that area.
Okay. Got some folks in here saying, hey
Hey
friends.
everybody. Hey, hello.
Yeah, so you got the water spigot going down. Is that
Yeah,
what's
that'll
happening?
it probably won't get be up and running until like July.
Okay.
Because they have to do all the plumbing and everything from the city and bring it back to the back of the lots.
Oh,
So,
that's
but the process has begun, so that's the good part.
yeah, you hit pay dirt is what they call it. You know what I
Right.
mean? You're hitting pay
Once
dirt.
yeah, once it's there. So, yeah, just busy with that.
Okay, that's what's up. Welcome to the club, everybody. The water is fine. You know what I'm saying? I like my drinks, uh, mushroom coffee. I like it shaken, not stirred. Okay. All
Okay,
right. I'm
okay.
just swishing it around. You know what I mean? So,
Hey there, girl. Hey, sweet pea.
we trying to, create an ambiance. We can't do
What's going
music
on,
no more
limited edition?
because when we start playing music in the beginning, how we used to do,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It just kills our monetization. So
Yeah.
we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna
I
give
have
it
to
to
go
them for
back through
free.
and look and see. It's a lot of my videos I had to change the sound on.
Right.
Yeah, because they stopped that certain music. So
Yeah.
just check back on your videos and make sure that they still have some sound.
I'm
Because
just
if
gonna
you were
start
talking,
singing.
they still don't hear you talking.
Right. Right. And
They
that's true. The
they
music
miss
was
the whole
overshadowing
thing.
anyway, so we could get rid of it. You could hear me singing. I'm listening to my plants. Everybody knows. Plants. You know what I mean? So, you want to tell everybody what we're gonna do today, Miss Audrey?
We're going to share our emotions connected to gardening. Why? How? The feeling it brings you. Um, and the feeling it takes away. So just
Wait, wait, let me hear what my ear heard. Why we like gardening? Is that what we're doing?
yeah,
Okay, the joy it brings. Okay, back
yeah,
to you. All right,
yep. That's it.
awesome source. You want to start, ladies first?
Well, it gives me a place to get lost.
Hmm.
It definitely gives me a place to get lost, and it is. I don't have to share it with a lot of people here in the city. It's a place that you can call your own, and your flaws are your flaws in the dirt. It doesn't matter. You learning, you're learning as you're going. You can get lost in it. But it's an exploration too, because you're going to explore what you think your hypothesis is. You can grow this here. It'll take this. So it just really is a great addition to my life. Kind of calms me down, gives me a great place to just go and relax, even with the hard work part.
It's not really work if you like it, but it is work for those that don't really like it.
Yeah.
So I could understand that.
Yeah, it helps bring a lot of people together too, because the young man came over that lives near me. His son broke his collarbone. He was like, "My grandmama said, see if you had some comfrey." So I was like, "Yeah, I got some comfrey."
Absolutely.
I have
That's,
never met his grandmother either, but she sent him down the block.
it's very interesting that you bring up comfrey because that's one of the, it's a sleeper. It's like it's like a doctor. It's a bone knitter. It's great for fertilization. It's good for a
Hmm.
lot of things.
Yeah, I
Um,
love it in the compost tea. Yes.
do you have a special ratio you use, or you
No,
just
because I dilute it anyway, so it don't really matter. Because I don't pour it straight from the bin that's been sitting. I always put like half water, half the compost tea. Because it was trial and error for me, and that's what worked for me.
so, hey, Mama Rocks. I see people crawling in. Please share the live. Share the live. Tonight we're talking about why you love gardening, and we're gonna get the people involved today. You know what I'm saying? Because of course we love it. This is what we do, and we also want to engage with our audience, like what you guys like about it too. You know, I've learned, me personally, that when I start gardening, it was my peace. Living in a concrete jungle, New York City, all you see is skyscrapers. You know what I mean? And as we know, like in most urban cities, you know, there aren't any fruit trees around, and these areas became impoverished because there's no fruit trees. They're fruitless. They're fruitless, so we can't be fruitful. So knowing that, I personally took it on my own shoulder to be like, look, I'm gonna change that. I had to be the change that I want to see, and I had to start like learning things that was in my neighborhood that was indigenous to my location. So just going to places like Prospect Park and Central Park and all the parks and Plum Island and this and that, you learn different things on everywhere you go, and you start learning different plants, travel in different areas. And I learned that I have nature deficit disorder. And it was like a whole disorder saying that, all I see was closed in, cram packed with all these buildings. It lacked nature. And that's a part of the reason why a lot of people get depressed. It's almost like, when the seasons change and it start to get winter, people go through like depressions and all of that stuff. That's
Hmm.
part of it. So we have to get into nature. I learned that me going into my garden, and whether I put something in the ground, it's like I put my hand in the ground. It's like Thanos. That it just energizes me for some reason. You know what I mean? And like even when I water the garden, right? Just hearing the sounds of watering, it's almost like you could be in Dunn's River or something. You know what I mean? And Ochos Rios or something like that. Just to hear the sound of water falling, it does a lot for your psyche. And the more we get connected with nature, the more grounded we become. And I just thought that, we have to just encourage other people to be in the garden. And, gardeners and farmers, we have, especially us brown folks, it comes with a stigma like, oh man, that's slavery time. And, yes, that was a wicked part of our culture. However, but we've been doing gardening for tens of thousands of years. So it didn't start with slavery. That's just,
Mm.
something that they just want to play on us. If you don't reap, you won't sow. You know what I mean? So all of that brings another layer of us to be connected more with the soil. And I love it. Like she said, it was her piece. It's a place to get lost in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like to share this platform, and we created this platform just so we can have an alley for other folks to share their experiences.
Right, right. Bringing people together.
In a
You know?
beautiful way.
Yeah.
In a beautiful
Because
way.
you said something before. You was like, gardeners don't really talk to, and farmers don't really talk to nobody because they're about the business. And even especially being an urban farmer, my friends don't want to hear about beneficial insects, outside of the ones that garden with me. They don't want to hear all that stuff, but now they become more supportive because I didn't fold. They're following my lead. So I didn't fold. They're like, "Where you at? Where you at?" I'm like, I'm playing in the dirt. So now they come by, and even if they just come by and sit, they do come by now. So even people who are not connected in the dirt with me, they still support. They're starting to become more supportive.
It's also a flex too. It's like, well, you can sit in the garden and just have a cup of tea. You can just
Hmm.
sit there with your friends. It's beautiful. Like, oh, what kind of
Hmm.
flower is that? It's a
Hmm.
conversation starter. Man, them things is coming up. What are those? You know what I mean? That'd be the new.
Right.
Instead of talking about your shoes, what are those?
Hmm.
You can show off.
Yeah, it becomes a really big flex. Because now they like to come and get flowers
Oh,
all through the summer. All
okay.
through the summer, they're like, "What you got? What you got?" Mulu.
I
So.
did. I did a drop for the show today. I was talking about, I'm headed to the club. In my club, they be shooting up the club, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's danger, stranger danger. You know what I mean? Shooting up the club. Y'all want to see them shoot up the club? Here go us shooting up the club. Look at my beautiful purple corn shooting up. Okay,
Okay, shooting up.
shooting up. We're shooting up the club. This is about 7 days.
Oh, that's
So
good.
last Monday we planted these, and we 3 for 5. The other ones are some late bloomers. I guess the germination rate is not as high as we
But
anticipated.
that's still good.
We still good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something to share with my son. Daddy, what you got? I got this. He growing his little lettuces and Swiss chard. He's very excited. So it's just something to share with you.
Connecting generations.
Connecting, and he's eating it. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
get the scissors, and he started to get busy.
Derek said he just realized he said it's Monday night. Hey, Derek. Hope everything is going well there.
He said he was about to.
Right.
He said he was gonna bug me, but he realized it's Garden Gumbo time.
Right.
Oh wow! Look, Paul Ron said his YouTube account got terminated for the kind of wordplay. 8 years of work gone. Are you freaking serious, brother?
Yeah. Something must be going on because my Tranquil Hooks Instagram does not recognize me anymore.
Oh wow!
Yep. So they
Wow!
wanted me to establish a whole new Instagram account. Like they didn't recognize it at all. So something's going on.
Well,
Not just
listen.
on TikTok.
Well, listen. You know what? Welcome to the Garden Gumbo. We are the leaders of the free world to do it yourself. Okay?
Okay.
We standing on the front line to buy land, not just
Mm.
come on, give me the can the church say amen? Y'all better tap it up, clap it up, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we the leaders of the free world. We are here to
Wow.
encourage other people to do things for yourself because we are tired of being marginalized. Come on, give me the claps. All right. Oh, go get the fan.
Go get the fan. I was
Go
looking.
get the fan. I'm
I'm
about
gonna
to.
go get the fan. I was trying to. I'm not able to tag the post, but Derek was saying we need our own platform. I
That's very true. She got muted.
don't. So see if you can
Look,
pin that for me.
I can't pin nothing. The moderators, y'all help us out with that. But listen, we here to teach people to do things for themselves. We're here to teach people to grow their own food, to take accountability for your own thing. Because at the end of the day, it's said in the word, you reap is what you sow. So if you ain't sowing nothing, you're gonna be hungry out here because this food, you can't trust it. No, 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 no. You can't trust it. You know, and it's like it brings you joy. Like I said, this is 7 days. If in 6 to 7 days and you got something popping up, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what it does for my spirit. I wish I could put it in a bottle and give it to you. But those who know, you know. And if you're growing something yourself, you already know you're not going to put anything harmful. Excuse me. You're not going to put anything harmful in the food that you eat and feed your family. It doesn't make sense. And you got to think, we trying to eat to live, and these people trying to sell to make money. That's a different thing. That's a whole different type of philosophy.
Yeah.
So you got to make that make sense. I urge you to try it for yourself. If not, hey, we not pushing anything. That's not. We're not here to
It
sell
look.
anybody anything. We're just here
It,
to share information. You know.
yeah, it looks like in the chat that everybody has gotten some rain.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard. Like what?
Yeah,
Where they
Paul
chiming that
Ron,
from?
Nerdy Girl.
Got slammed.
Yeah, they said it got some rain. Limited
Mm.
edition got some tomatoes and pepper and zucchini already. Come on now, congratulations.
Hey, they was who was it? It was Houston, um,
Yeah,
Louisiana, right? They was getting the tornadoes and the floods and all
yeah,
that. Is that correct?
hmm yeah. The weather is really doing something different right now.
I also love, and we got some more friends coming in here. Think all 10 of y'all. You know what I mean? That shows up. You know what I mean? Listen, and those of us in the parking lot. You know what I mean? Holler at that. You know what I'm saying? Get my good side. Go ahead and record that. You know what I'm saying? Those are my favorite people. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, so they don't chart this the way they should, and it's okay because we're not here for that. We're not here for that. We're just paying it forward because if they shut it all down, you can't sit there and say that we didn't help nobody. We here to try to help folks to do for yourself. And who wants to be with the boot of the man on your neck? You know what I'm saying? Look, can you help me? Can you help me? Nah, I can do it for myself. You know what I mean? So you don't have to tell me nothing. I'm a grown man. You infantizing me by telling me what I can do and when I can do it and all that. That's not. That's not. We too old for that. But anyway, my man said he
What y'all
said
got
hallway
going on?
peepers. The hallway peepers. Hey, hallway peepers. What's up, Upbeat Apothecary? We see all of y'all in there.
Yeah, upbeat.
Everybody. Hey, Tango Mango. Thank you for the likes.
Yes,
But she said no. She said no way, no boots on the backs either, sir.
right.
It's real talk though. Come on now. We come over here every Monday. This is like church, you know. Paul Ron called me the deacon of the Garden Gumbo.
Deacon Merce.
Deacon Merce. Hey man. No, that's pause. That sounds retarded. No Deacon Merce. Okay.
Oh.
Merce do the all right, we're gonna let that slide. Tumbleweed.
Mm.
Ooh. Anyway, pastor. Pastor. Church tambourines. Clap, shake your tambourines.
Okay.
I'm sad we can't do music. That's definitely something that's my spirit animal.
Paul laughing. Paul Ryan laughing at you.
Yeah, it's all good.
Mm. Can some of y'all tell us? Drop in the comments. How you fell in love with gardening or
Yeah,
farming?
let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, drop in the comments how you. When did you fall in love?
When you fell in love with hip hop, I mean gardening. That sounds like a dating question. When you fell in love with gardening? Oh, I was out there pop locking, you know what I'm saying? They call me Kid Wave, you know what I'm saying? I was out there fresh.
At least it's
Bending
before
on
all the
chairs.
shells went dry.
They said all day, every day. What they got? She said, when I was 5, this is Mama Rocks. When I was
Yeah.
5, my foster parents had a farm and we went every weekend.
Oh wow.
And I love going there. All right, Mama Rocks.
Lock that memory in.
Mama Rocks,
Oh.
we got to get you up here. You and Mama Nada and I, we see
Mm-hmm.
Deja Vu.
Yeah.
Hugs. All those we giving hugs. These are all our friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all coming through every week, too. I
Limited
promise you.
edition gave hers too.
Oh, what she said? Oh, look at that.
Oh
You see the
wow.
sweetest? Thank you, Deja. Come
Yep,
on.
she
Thank
said
you.
17
Come
years
on,
ago when she
Deja.
decided to go sober, I
Come on,
started my
Cowboy
first
King.
garden. Congratulations.
What? Say that
That's
again?
beautiful.
We love y'all, too. We love you, too. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Where's the violation? You've been flagged for hate speech. Now, what did I say that was hateful? Come on now.
Mm.
Come on. Everybody put in the hashtag no hate speech. You know what's hateful? That you are not going to be oppressed. No oppression.
Oh.
Comments. Put that in the
Mm.
comments. No oppression.
Mm.
I know who's the hater. They hating on us. Right. No hate. First of all, hold on, let me get up here. First of all, I don't have a hating bone in my body. Not one. You know, the God that I serve is so amazing. It's nothing impossible for him. So I would never hate on someone else because all I have to do is ask him, the Lord Almighty,
Mm.
for whatever I want. I'm not hating on anybody. It's nothing that I ever wanted that I didn't get. Not one thing. Anything I ever set my sights on, I've always got. I hit every target. So I never was a hater. I don't care if you black, orange, yellow, green. You know what I mean? If you a
Mhm.
jerk, you a jerk. And I will tell you you're a jerk. Okay? And I will activate my jerk inside of me because I don't start that. But don't put stuff on me that I'm not. And we didn't say
And the
anything that
Egyptian
was
said, leave
hateful.
us gardeners be. Leave us alone.
Well, you know what it is. They want you to, you know what? Rest in peace, Dr. Delbert Blair.
Hmm.
He said they want us dumbed down, comatose, inoculated, and indoctrinated. Y'all figure that out. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it sometimes. And when you start talking about how to do something for yourself, they get nervous, you know?
Hmm.
And since you want to flag me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give all y'all the garden drip. Y'all want some garden drip? Here goes some garden drip. I don't wear deodorant no more. Ladies and gentlemen, I use a lemon. I squeeze it up under my arm. So look, all your box stores, it's over. It's over for that. Go ahead, put the no more deodorant. There it is. You
No
want
more
to take from me?
deodorant.
I'ma give to you. You keep lying on me, I'ma keep telling the truth on you. Get my face, get my good side. I hope you get real mad. I hope it itch your tailbone. Okay. Every time they flag me, I'm
Right.
gonna give you some more. I'm gonna give you some more drip. 2004, it's a new day. It's the year of the dragon.
Hmm.
We burning, folks. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be sitting there molded. You heard?
Backyard said, what
Real
about
fire,
potatoes,
not
sir?
dry dookie. Lemony fresh. No
Lemon
more
pits.
deodorant. We keeping it
He
organic.
has some more
This is mushroom coffee. Okay.
upbeat and
Shaken,
proper.
not stirred. Okay. Nah, that just made me a little bit perturbed, and I'm not mad. Cause then, if I be mad, then I would be a hater. I'm not a hater.
Hmm.
All you ever hear me talk about is a love train.
Yeah. Deja Vu said TT been tripping all day.
Yeah, TT need to sit her tail down. She been acting
Let's
up.
see. Let's see if we had any responses about the question. Let's see here. I know I saw upbeat. She had a response. And then Paul Ron said that it was his community. They all were homesteading, so that's where he fell in love from his community. And then Upbeat said she got tired of all the lettuce recall, so I started planting my own.
Hello.
Yeah, because I can't process lettuce either. That's grown other places, but it does fine when I grow it.
That's true.
Yeah, so
Well, Mama Nada gave a shout out to me. She said, "Yo, let's not get the emotions going in the wrong direction. We in control of our happy. You are 100% right. You know, personally, I am super happy. My life is good. You know what I'm saying? My credit score is good. I'm saving a lot on my car insurance by minding my business, staying in my own lane. I ain't crashing into nobody. You know, um,
right.
and sometimes, you know, you irritate people with your light because your light will expose the darkness. You know what I mean? And I can't help being myself. What you see is a true organic me. If you don't like me, then you need to move yourself out the way. You know what I mean? I'm
Mm-hmm.
not hurting no one. My my rights begin and end where yours begin and end. You know what I mean? So we could part as friends. Goodbye. I'm not hurting anyone. He said, "Preach, Pastor." Nah, it ain't nothing happening. This is regular. Never dim the light. That's right, man, because I'm going to shine like $1,000 light bill. You already know.
Yep, it looks like people have good memories of why they started.
Brother Paul Ron said he want to come up. You want to let him up?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Brother Paul Ron, come on, man. Alhamdulillah. What's up, brother?
Oh,
Now you got to come out, man. Let's let us see them. Let's see them pearly whites of yours. Let's see them teeth.
the choppers.
You there, good brother? Brother Paul Ron. He might have to get his he might have to get clipped up or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put him to the side.
He'll be on.
All right, do. We're back. We're here with the Garden Gumbo. We're talking about how did you fall in love with gardening? I went first. I have a garden club, and we be shooting up the club. And this week we're shooting up some corn, and we're proud of it.
Oh, that may have been the violation.
What? Shooting up the club? Listen, man, haters gonna hate regardless, man. Sometimes people will hate you because they ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So this is not. That's a figure of speech.
Mm-hmm.
We are not promoting violence whatsoever. What's violent about this?
I
Tell me what's
understand
violent.
that. I
What's
understand that,
violent?
but TT do her thing. That's how she feel.
Yeah, well, that's the thing when you talking about like artificial intelligence and real intelligence.
Yeah, because it has
Real
triggered.
intelligence. So we gonna override. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we'll just say pew pew the club up.
Nah, well, there go my brother. Oh, Sookie now. Look at my brother. Come on, Slim. What's going
Up,
down?
big up, bless up, live
What's
up.
up?
Yeah. So what I really came up here to what's happening, sister? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And peace to the chat, everybody. What I really came up here to address was when you said that you got that flag. When they hit you with the flag, that's how they got me, man, over on the 2BU,
Oh yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
it was basically wordplay. You
Mm.
know, I had said relocation program. I ain't gonna say the first part of it because I don't want to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this was an old video where I was talking about the need sometimes to take a plant and move it off by itself so that it won't cross pollinate with other plants so
Mm.
that you can get true seeds from it. So it's an
Mm.
heirloom plant
Mm.
and you don't want it to mix, let's say, with another pepper or another tomato or whatever. So you sequester it, you put it by itself, you put it in the relocation program. And
Mm.
on the video, they send me a notice, they send me an email complaining that was like a clickbait type of thing.
Wow.
Mm.
Really?
So the wordplay wasn't allowed. Now I didn't even see the email
Mm-hmm.
because I don't check my emails every day anyway, and I certainly ain't chasing behind every little notification from something, you know.
Wow.
And so I didn't see it. And then yesterday, put it in on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel was down, but it might have been Saturday. So I uh, I looked into it a little bit, and they said, yeah, it's been terminated. So when I found the email and I went through the appeals process, and within 2 hours they had denied my appeal.
Mm.
Mm.
It's all bots doing the thing, bro. And like I pointed out to them, they said that my channel was taken because of spamming, scamming, and what was the other deceptive practices or something like that.
Wow.
I said, look, I said, number one, I don't have that many followers. I have a
Mhm.
very small number of followers. I get a very small number of views per video. Number two, and more importantly, I don't sell anything through my channel. So how am I scamming somebody?
Mhm.
Right? I'm not sending out a bunch of fake stuff, so I'm not spamming. I make all my own content. You can see that the stuff that I do is homemade. It's a DIY channel, self-help channel. So where's the deception? You know? So I just want to say, man, until we get off the plantations, the different plantations of this social media and get our own place, we just not safe, man. Because I started that channel and my Facebook group around the same time in 2014 or 2016, and
Wow.
everything that I put on there is gone now, man. It's all gone, man. And
Wow.
I didn't even get a chance to go in and check my content. And they got a little bit of an excuse because, they did send me that email. But again, my stuff is so benign. It'd be one thing, bro, if I was trying to sell magic pop rock beans or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then I would know to be looking out for stuff like that, right? But I'm
Right.
not selling nothing. So, but as far as the question at hand, like what got me into gardening, when I was a little boy, we lived in the city, but the city that we lived in was so small that basically everybody around us was living what we now call a homesteading type of lifestyle. So I
Okay.
grew up on a city street, but on that city street, people had chickens and hogs and cows and horses and gardens and all of that kind of stuff. You know, my grandmother would collect the eggs and harvest the chicken and do the laundry all in her workflow during the day. We would see stuff like this. And then around 5, 6 years old, we were moved to California, moved to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And so, me and my older brother, we would always long to, come back to this. And eventually we did. And, I finished high school here and, kind of went back and forth from California to here. But the lifestyle here, that rural lifestyle, is the lifestyle that I've always craved. And everything that you guys know me for, my brother, my older brother, he does the same thing. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So it's just something that was just in us that we liked. And, you
So a
know,
seed was planted.
yeah, yeah. So that's what got me into it. And I think it's sort of like, you know, being a person who struggles for freedom. I'm picking my words carefully. A
Mm-hmm.
person who struggles for freedom is going to always do that, no matter how many times they've been disappointed. And a person who is into farming and gardening, homesteading, and things like that, you know, no disappointment is so great that would just make you stop. You're gonna always feel like, man, I could do it better. I could, I could change the way I did this, change the way I did. I gotta try it again. I gotta try to grow this again. You know
Right.
what I mean? If it's in you, it's just in you. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for brother for that. That's a beautiful testimony, and I love that you got blood knowledge. You know what I mean? You was born into it, not sworn into it, brother. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. It's
You was born
it's
into it. You know, that's
so that's my
amazing.
pastor, Pastor
Huh?
Murph. That's my testimony. I stand. Wait. Hold on.
You put your church finger up to walk
All
out.
right, we'll do this, do this, do this.
Is that your church finger to leave the room?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
That's what you do in church for real.
The rebel. But you got to
Yeah.
do your own thing, man. Listen, I wanna say shout out to him. Listen, we're going if you haven't already, please follow everybody is on the panel and listen. Know, we're moving around. What he said. That could happen to any of us. So don't
Yeah.
laugh. It could be you. You
Hmm.
know, and if you want advice, we want to just tell you to go ahead and click a screenshot of that right there. That's the Garden Gumbo on Patreon. Everybody want to know, how do you grow this and how do you grow that? Listen, we're not here to
Mm.
really tell people what to do and this and that, but there's other platforms for that, and we still want to help out where we can. So, like I said, go ahead and do a screenshot of that right there
It's
on
it's
Patreon.
inverted, Merce.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So look, the Garden Gumbo on Patreon. The
Yeah.
end. You know, and if
Hey,
anybody
so
has any
slow.
questions for Paul Ron while we're here, and then we're gonna go. We got Derek and we got Soul Flow in the house. You know what I'm saying? They
So
also
slow in the house.
Yeah,
we
I
got.
follow everything Soul Flow does. I just love her videos,
Mhm.
and
Let's put my
so
sister. I haven't seen my sister up here yet. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Soul Flow. That's my friend right there. Come on, sister.
What's happening, all my gardening friends?
Come
How
on,
y'all
sis.
doing?
We
Doing good
love
in
you.
you.
What's going on? How you been
I'm
today?
I'm doing good. Hey, brother. I I planted my seeds about on the 8th of April, and the only thing that's coming up so far, I mean, I put them, I'm in six, you said 6A, right? So, my daddy told me, well, he never planted outside until after Memorial Day. So I follow his direction. And but I started my seeds, and they kind of slow, but we'll see. So far okra has come up. I was surprised, and that's my least favorite, but I never grew okra. I just decided I would try it. So you all saw my video on my little 4 feet of farmland.
I see,
Uh,
sis. We
yeah, on my
inspired.
porch. But I'm gonna grow much more stuff than I did last year, I think. And
Hmm.
I got something to cover my collards so I don't lose them to those moths or whatever those little flying things were. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it, I'm looking forward to it. Uh I like I pronounce your name for me, brother. Is it Paran?
it's but everybody says Paran, and that's okay too. It's close enough.
Well, how did you say the right way?
Paran.
Paran. Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Paran. Yeah.
I just got through looking at your video, you clearing out them stumps and things. I'm wondering if some of them trees gonna try and come back if you don't pull up the roots. Cause I had a tree one time had to come down, and next thing I knew, well, we had to tear it down because of the storm. We took that bad boy down, and shoot, in a couple of years, that tree was back up the same size, coming out the side of the stump.
Yeah, some of them will do that. Some of them will do that. And I got one that I really wouldn't mind it coming back. I'm trying to think what's the name of that it's sort of like a It smells like liniment.
Mm.
A
You
eucalyptus?
Not eucalyptus. It's
Um,
man, name of that tree, man. But
hmm.
anyway, everywhere I have it on the property, it's in the way. It's in a bad spot. But
Ah,
it makes these berries, both the berries and the leaves have that smell that it's like something that you would clear up congestion with or rub on your chest. It's not the menthol smell, but it's a similar type of
Eucalyptus?
smell. Just can't call the name right
Is it
now.
eucalyptus?
No, it's not eucalyptus. It's just give me a minute. It'll kick in. It'll kick in.
You got to get you
He
some
said it
mushroom
kick
coffee,
in.
brother. Get them neurons flowing. You know what I'm saying?
Camphor. That's
Camphor.
easy peasy. Yeah, it's camphor.
oh,
Mm.
camphor. Oh, hmm.
Camphor.
That's
And
a good one too.
that's yeah. That one there is hardy like that. You can cut it down and you look back and it doesn't send up a shoot. Out the side of it. But those places where I cleaned out, that's gonna end up being like planting beds and some of it I'm gonna try to put fruit trees in and it's one thing about it like no matter what size your space is, you have to plan. If you got 4 foot, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or if you got 40,000 feet, you got to plan out how you're gonna do, and grow your stuff, and that's kind of part of the fun for me.
That's what I'm thinking about too, because even though now that I've added that box, and then I can use my stackable garden, because the stackable garden was great, but at the very bottom, because it's on a porch, the sun, even though I face south, and I've got my vegetables on the east side of the porch, so they get a lot of sun. The lower ones weren't getting enough sun, so I just unstacked it. And but I'm not sure. Like, I've never grown okra, so I don't know if it does it just grow straight up or do it vine. I can look it up. I'll look it up. And then I was looking at some seeds for squash the other day, but I remember my daddy grew that, and I believe that kind of vines and crawls. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to plant that. And I'm gonna put my collards, I think, in that box. I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it, because I'm probably not gonna be planting them as far apart as they supposed to be. But
You
because
can
last time
train
I
squash
planted,
to go straight up.
huh?
You can train squash to go straight up
Oh,
if you give it enough support. And as
mm,
it starts to grow, you keep them bottom leaves off,
uh-huh.
and you just keep tying it up so it goes straight up.
Oh, okay, because I'm gonna have to, last year I planted bush beans, but I didn't realize that bush beans only yield one production. So I pulled them out and then I replanted some more, and I got a second round, which was great. But my dad planted pole beans. And I know why, because I mean, I know because I was the one doing the harvesting. So he planted pole beans, and I'm gonna I'm gonna try and put some pole beans in two big pots. I'm gonna probably overplant in that pot. I don't know. That might mess things up, but I love pole beans. So I'm gonna put those in there because it's a in a space where I know I can stick some stakes and
Yeah.
plant, and connect them so that they can grow upward. But it's all the wonderful, wonderful uh, experience, a hobby, whatever you want to call it. And like Paran said, his exposure to it as a child, and that's where I was exposed. My dad was a humongous gardener, and we everything we ate came out of the garden. So I love it. I love it. I'm a houseplant gardener too, and a flower gardener.
She
So
got beautiful house plants.
thank you. I just stopped by to holler at y'all. I can't stay because I'm expecting an important phone call, but I just wanted to holler at you.
All right. Well,
We
good
are
to
glad to have you tonight, for real.
we love
Thank
you because
you.
you know you don't really pop on with us. You know what I mean? So
Well, you
everybody
know what?
follows Sister Soul Flow.
I,
Uh oh, you muted, sis. Sister Soul Flow. You must have got your call. Well, everybody follows Sister Soul Flow. We're happy to have her.
Yeah.
Give her a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna move on. We saw Brother Derek in there. We're gonna grab him right quick. Come on, Derek. What you got to say, good brother? The Backyard Farms. What's popping, brother? You on mute, brother.
Ain't nothing much, Merch. You know, me and you been having our powwow during the week. I ain't doing nothing but over here, trying to take care of the squash and all of that stuff, getting things ready. But we did our first pop up this
Hey,
week to help my
Tom.
sister out.
You said you did a pop up?
Yeah, we did a pop up shop to help my sister out this week.
Ooh.
So it was pretty successful. I was amazed at how the people reacted to having produce in the market of purses and perfume and all that, and I'm sitting out there in front with a big banner with vegetables on the table.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everybody like to eat, brother. Come on.
Yeah, I was just shocked. I mean, I didn't think it would take off like that, but my sister was very happy. She was like, man, you was like popular.
And they're gonna be looking for you to come back now.
Yeah,
Wow.
I told my wife we might do it like once a month or something.
That
Go
is
out there
awesome.
because we have a lot on our plate, so
Mm.
it's pretty taxing. But the way that to answer the question of the hour, the way that we got started, I seen this woman face. She walked in Walmart and they ain't have no stuff on the shelves when that pandemic happened, and it was on then. And then I'm thinking to myself, as the husband and the provider, I'm like, what can I do to never ever see that look again?
I know that's right.
You
And it
wanted to
popped,
fix it.
it popped in my head, and I remembered that my dad always grew tomatoes and okra and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just non-consciously, I just walked out of the side door of my house and went in the back and started shoveling up dirt and putting stuff in the ground and see how it was gonna come out.
You know, I really love this right now. This again, this is like church. You know, because it's like you stepped out on faith. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like all of us. None of us know what this thing is going to do. You have to put it in your mind. Look, I'm going to put something. I'm going to put this in the ground, and we don't know how the outcome is, but
Mm-hmm.
faith is the evidence unseen. Look at this. This right here. This is the opposite of black eyed peas. The opposite. I had the black eyed peas. I was trying to find the bag where I got it from, but this is the complete opposite of it. So the black eyed peas is white with the black dot. This is the black dot with the white dot. The black bean with the white dot. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying something new, but you don't ever know what's gonna pop up. You know what I mean? You got to just try something different. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And that's
Yeah,
part of the fun.
I'm trying something different today. I stepped out here. They had IHOP. We had IHOP Sunday before we went to church. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh no, babe. I said, save them cartons. I said, I got some new bean seeds I want to try. So I'm gonna be trying the wax beans.
Okay, wax beans.
Okay. Those
So
are yellow wax beans?
yeah, the Cherokee
Mhm.
wax beans.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give that a try. But I also did stevia today, and
Ooh, like that.
merciful. You were speaking on the grace of God and the favor of God, but tripped me out today. So I'm looking for a way to get water to this other property, and somebody pops on here, man. Good guy, good friend of mine. He said, "Man, this water tank is too big for my area. Do you want it?" I said, "Sure." I said, "Look at God work. Sent that water
Ooh-wee.
tank right my way.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go get that thing and hook it up Wednesday."
Mm-hmm.
I see you over there, Paul Rand. I've been watching.
Somebody
I've
asked.
been watching.
Hey, we all watching each other, man. That's a beautiful thing. Someone asked in the comments, "What are these called?" I don't know what they're called, but this is the bean that I was talking about. It's a black bean with a white dot. Y'all see that?
Mm.
You could do
Jahi. That's in jahi or turtle bean.
that's a turtle bean. See,
Yeah.
Ooh.
look at my community.
Injahi. Let me give you a little history on the Injahi. I think I sent you some of those,
Did
but
you?
I think so.
No, sir.
So so the
Come on.
Injahi bean, bro, is one of the oldest cultivated beans known to man. It was cultivated in what we now call Kenya, Africa,
I was gonna say
you
cool.
know, long time ago. And I got it in that in those seeds that I basically inherited from a man I never knew.
Mm.
Old
Mm.
Mr. Martin.
Yes,
My
sir.
mama, they were gonna throw away his seed collection. My mama saved it and sent it to me.
Wow.
And then I gave some to my brother. I sent some to you guys and stuff.
You did.
And so I looked at this bean. I said, man, this is crazy interesting bean, man. So I Googled it, and that's where I got all the information on it. But I haven't grown it yet, you
Okay.
know.
I
Here we
don't
And
know
go.
why. I don't know why
I
you
need,
didn't.
well, I'm gonna, but I'm trying
Yeah.
to get to the money.
I see my brother. Go ahead, brother. Let's get it.
But I'm gonna. I got another spot. I got another spot where I can sequester stuff off at, and because when I grow it, I want to grow it. They say that beans don't cross pollinate one another, but I don't want to take no chances.
Right.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to. I when I grow that, I want to grow that
By
by
itself.
itself. It's the only bean I want there, and I want to pick my best plants.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing when you want to save seed. Of course, it's cool to get a seed from whatever you can get a seed from, but if you can pick your biggest and strongest plants, your plants that have the most vigor, that put out the most fruit or vegetables or whatever, and that's the ones you're gonna pick your seed from, then you have a better chance of having vigorous seeds coming from that plant than you do from the one that was on the struggle deal.
All right, now check that out. That's your bean right there. The ones you sent me.
Hold on. Let's see what you got going on.
That's the Njahi.
That's them.
That
Wow.
oh
How big they
yeah,
gonna
man.
get? You trellised them up?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Let's go, baby. Okay. Well, he come. Look, his little brothers and them is coming right there after him. All right. Little brothers is right
What's
at
up,
on your
man?
neck.
That's what's up.
They traveling around the world.
I'm
Look
so
at them.
happy
Traveling
to see
around
it.
the world, turtle beans. I got some for some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got a few. You know what I'm saying? I share. I ain't got time. I don't mind sharing. That's what we here for.
Yeah, I don't. I got some seeds from the motherland, so I'm testing them out and I'm gonna be getting them out to everybody.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what you got? What you got over there? Talk to
I
us.
got about 6 or 7 more different okras. I'm currently growing an African roselle.
Ooh.
Um, my other friend on here,
Quick
cowgirl,
question. Quick question. Sorry to cut you. A roselle is the hibiscus, or
is the
Right.
hybrid. Is in the same family
okay,
as the okra. It grows just like
Mm-hmm.
okra
okay.
and everything. But I got 8 of them coming up right now in small 4-inch pots.
Wow.
Uh, cowgirl, I got cowgirl and nerdy girl. I think I got about 16 moringa trees sprouting up.
Oh, you gonna have a food forest over there in a minute.
Well, hey, that's what it is. Beans and rice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
That's
Now,
that's what I'm that's what
Roselle,
I'm trying to accomplish.
Hey, look. You know, I gotta plug myself. You know, I was the one last year that started with that rice. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm getting to the beans. You know what I'm saying? Let's go,
Those
bro.
staple foods.
We go.
But
Hey,
look, this is
listen.
what we want to know on the Roselle.
Hmm.
Mm,
On the Roselle, what we really want to know is when does your Roselle flower? So pay attention to when does it start flowering, because the Roselle that I grew last year, it didn't flower until we stopped getting it's light sensitive. So less than 12 hours of sun,
Oh.
that's when they'll start flowering. And but if yours starts flowering, say like in August, then that's a seed that I'm definitely interested. I'm interested in it anyway
Well,
because
that's
you
what I
may
was
be in
about to
Africa.
tell you.
I am,
That's what I
but
was about to
but
tell you. It flowered in August. It flowered in August because the sun moves from the front of my house to the back of my house. So it was getting about 5 hours of light, and then once the
okay.
sun moved to the back, it started it went all the way until the frost killed it and
mm,
got wild. I'm talking about it was all over the front.
mm.
And I bet you we must have harvested about. I know I gave my mama a 5 pound bag of buds,
Mm.
and I still got buds off of that that I picked to use for teas and different things.
Okay, so look, I got a question for both of you all. What grow zones are you all? Because everybody in here is a different grow zone. Audrey, what starts you first? You what? Six or
6A, 6B.
you say I'm 7B. You are Derek
9B.
and you Paul on
Happy.
9B. Oh, so you guys together, right? Because you know it could be somewhere else from a different grow zone, and this is not relative. So go ahead, proceed, brother. I just want to be in that loop. Go ahead, brother.
Right.
Don't get August. I heard. Come on.
I'm looking for this Jamaican. I'm looking for this Jamaican Roselle, the one they call oh man, shit.
Well, I'm gonna try to get.
Morel.
I got two different types growing,
They
so
Bashment.
What it was?
Bashment.
Watchman. I never heard of that.
Bashment. Yeah, my phone is dying. I'm gonna come back on later.
Okay, good brother. All right, we got people shouting out where they from. You know what I'm saying? The grow zones and stuff. Let me go ahead and acknowledge that. They say I don't never be in the chat like that. I am the Mad Hatter. I wear all the hats. Okay, we got limited edition. She's in 910. She's not entirely sure. Edwina Townsend is from Humble, Texas. I mean, Houston, Texas. She's in 9A. She hate that. Tamara's in 5A. Tamara, she's in New Hampshire. You might as well be in Canada. Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna roast people. Deja Vu is in 7 Bravo, like myself. Sister Cowgirl is in 8 Bravo. Let's see. Okay. Oh, 6A. I saw 6A in there. I went too fast. Who's that? Kelly Green Beans is also 5B. Okay. What's up, KGB? All right. And Sweet Peas in 6B. All right. Come on. All right. What is happening here? This thing is doing a thing. I'm trying to click on Audrey, but it won't let me. That's weird. There we go. Oh, you muted up. I thought you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. But I was just I'm happy that he gave me some information on the turtle bean, and we
Hmm.
gonna see what they taste like, ladies and germs.
Yep. I think it might be cause like pigeon peas are Trinidad, so that Caribbean, those Caribbean and African beings, are now being discovered in the United States, other than just in people's cultural homes, you know. So that's good. That'll be really good to see if you can take that to some of the community gardens. A
Yeah, I'm
couple
trying
of
to
those.
partner. I'm trying to partner. I try to like, I try to break them off a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? I cut a little something, something off, chip, chip, just for you. you know, just because it's gonna be abundant anyway, and it's like,
Hmm.
it if it can bring somebody else joy, it's okay, and I'm not missing anything. I'm straight over here. So it's
I think
also
that was a good point too. The Paul Rand made about um choosing your. That's how it goes in the greenhouse. Choosing your strongest plants. That's really a good idea to know that that's your strongest plant. Even when they do start producing beans, you want the healthiest ones for the seed saving. Not just all seeds are going to go for seed saving. You don't want all seeds. You want the nice, healthy plant that's producing nice, strong, pest free seeds.
that's so true.
So that was a really good point.
You
Put
know,
some thought in it.
Yeah, I just now started paying attention to when stuff started producing and all of that. But I did notice that, like he said with the Roselle, mine's produced from August all the way till the cold killed it. But
That's good.
it was getting yeah, it was getting about 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. But as the sun moved back towards the backyard, so what I did this year as an experiment,
Hmm.
I planted four back there, and
So we gonna see who popping off.
I'm gonna see what's really good.
Okay.
I got a question for you. So when you plant your roselle, are you doing it like you did your tomatoes? Because you showed us in one of your videos how you top off your tomatoes and you just replant them. Are you doing that the same thing with your roselles or no?
I'm treating the roselle just like the okra.
Okay.
I'm getting the same benefit.
All right. So how do you do your okra? You,
I direct sow
you direct sow. So you just put the okra straight in the ground.
straight in the ground, and I carry with me a 3 gallon sprayer, and I do each hole about 12 inches apart, and I fill the hole with water, drop 3 to 4 seeds, cover it, and then I come back and spray each hole
Okay. Okay. All right. So are they drinking water or like what's the
till
ratio?
they germinate. When they pop up, you can pretty much let nature take its course
Okay.
Okay.
They need water
to start.
to start. Right.
Yep.
After that, you're good. All right. So what about us home garden people? Because we still inside. You know what I'm saying? We not
Uh,
outside yet. So what
start
would you
to
just put
start.
in there?
Merch. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is directly from moms. Start your plants inside because my mama gonna have okra first.
Right.
Cause she started with plants, so her okra is way taller than mine.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
So next year, that's just one I'm gonna put on my page. I'm gonna start plants inside and then set them out,
Yeah.
transplant them.
It makes sense. I think that was a dirty word that they didn't like for Paul Ron. What you just said. Hey, these things is triggers. You know what I'm saying? The word trigger is a trigger. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all
So hey, they better get with
it's
this.
all the algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah. They better get with this algorithm drip. Mercy Merce got the drip, the garden drip. Thank you. Welcome to the Garden Gumbo universe with the Garden Gumbo alumni people. Everybody in the chat, we love y'all for showing up and talking this stuff with us because this is the stuff that we love. And we only do what we love and we love what we do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for showing up. What she said? Can't be jealous. We get on the platform, we can show out if we want to, but we try to keep it calm. But sometimes people want to hear a little bit of, what I'm saying, the trash talk. Because y'all know I'm the king of that. So I just be keep it on a little low simmer. But yeah, I'm gonna ask my sister because she right here. Tell some of these people what to do about your trap plants. You know what I'm saying? That you coined the phrase the trap plants.
It's actually a Googleable. You can Google the actual term,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just plants that actually eat the. Okay, so it may not be the actual insect. Like a ladybug is not the insect that is the trap. But ladybugs like
Aphids.
yeah, not the ladybug itself, not the dog. The eggs. They lay their eggs. And that's the first thing that the infants, the babies, when they come out, when they hatch, they eat aphids. So you put an insect in your garden that produces larva that likes to eat when it's actually starting to look for nutrients, it's gonna go for the aphids. Ladybugs, babies eat the aphids. So
Okay.
you put plants that attract ladybugs, or you make sure you bring some ladybugs in. But it's not the ladybugs that eat them; it's the babies.
Okay.
And so the ladybugs will be attracted to whatever plant has the aphids on it because that's where they want to lay their eggs so their babies will have food. Um, Aphids are attracted to eggplants. So if you put the eggplant between your tomato plants, that'll take some of that, suppress some of that pest problem on the tomato plants. And then I talked about the Hubbard squash, for the vine borers. But it's so big, it grows so big and massive that it still needs to be kind of away from your squash. Because but they're gonna go there instead of your squash.
Wait, stop. Okay. Just so I'm following you. I heard about the Hubbard squash. It grows big. You
Mhm.
said to move your Hubbard squash from the squash. Is that what I heard? Or
Well, only reason I say the Hubbard squash should not be near your squash because it'll take over.
right?
It's a very big plant. It
Nah,
grows almost like a shrub.
nah. I got a question, Tranquil. Is the Kushaw and the Hubbard the same squash? Are they one and the same?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a different pronunciation or many plants take on many different forms, names. I'm not sure. That's the only one I'm familiar with. I'm not familiar with about another name.
Oh,
Does
okay,
that
'cause
other plant actually does it attract vine borers?
I think so. And they say it grows all over the place like crazy. So I'm trying. I put six. I got six plants that I started from seed. So I'm trying to
You know
see.
what might be good is did you put them in the ground already?
Yeah, they in the ground and coming up.
Because I was thinking to just put those in the 5-gallon buckets to kind of control them, and then you can move them where you want them.
Right.
Hey, Kelly Greenbean said a great point. Lemongrass attracts lightning bugs, and lightning bugs also eat slugs. That's a good one.
Mhm.
I'm writing that one down. I like that.
Yeah, and lemongrass is good to keep them put it in your compost tea to keep the mosquito larvae down.
mm, I
Just
use
chop it
lemongrass
up
for the
and put it
bees.
in your water.
Okay, good
And then
stuff.
mosquitoes, deer don't like lemongrass either.
I thought the question he asked about the Hubbard squash. I thought Hubbard squash really was the acorn squash. It looks the same to me.
Hmm.
I could be wrong. I don't know because, and this is so interesting because when he said the turtle bean,
Oh wow.
it was called something else, right? I'm
Yep.
just some
Tampa
wild
said
shit.
they don't grow those in New Hampshire for that. They don't sell them in New Hampshire. I guess because they grow so big.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can
Okay.
take over. That's why I
Edwina
said you
said
might want to put it
rosemary is
in
the
a
same
pot,
thing too.
dear, or you're gonna have to keep cutting it back.
Okay. We got our brother Poron coming back. Let me see.
Yeah, these Kushaws, they're supposed to make pies similar to a sweet potato pie.
Oh, really?
They say it's supposed to have that flavor, similar
Hmm.
to a sweet potato. They also mimic the butternut, but they are green. They're green and white striped, but they're huge.
Hmm.
Okay.
I
That's good
think
to know.
I think my friend Brenda grew that one, and she grew it to save the seeds.
Yeah, Paran might know something about the Kushaw because he in this area, and he older than me, a little older than me,
Wow.
so
Come on now.
he might know something about that one.
Come on, Kevin Hart. Stop trying to disrespect Don Cheadle, man.
I ain't disrespecting. I'm just saying wisdom. That's wisdom.
Right? I had to get them right for you, bro.
Oh, that was a good one, man.
Tell them something about
That
the
was a good
coochie.
one.
All
Hey,
right.
hey. So Sister Tamara said the
I don't
Hubbard
know
squash
about it.
is blue and the acorn squash is green. All right, come on. Come on with it.
I don't know about. Type the name of it in the chat because I don't know. I don't recognize the name. Is it a squash? What is it?
Yeah, it's a
Another squash.
squash. It's called a cushaw.
Mm.
There it is.
Kusha.
Hmm.
Cushaw.
She said they're not the same, but they are related.
Yeah.
Hey,
To
I
be
was
honest,
talking to
man,
Edwina today. Go ahead.
I
I
grew
just
that
this is
patty
funny.
pan squash before, and I grew that Filipino kind of oblong green squash. Um, and I might have done a zucchini. I got some zucchini out there right now, but that's about it, man. I really hadn't really done much on the squash, and I mean, we ate it coming up as kids, but I wasn't part of the preparation process, so I can't tell you which ones I ate.
Hey, you know what? If it was on your table, you gonna mess around and get a little bit of it. Um, uh, Tamara asked anybody if they have some Hubbard squash seeds that they're willing to share. And Edwina says something about rosemary keeps um, away my despised cabbage moth. So that's good
Ooh,
as well.
you can
The
plant them
labs
in
now. I'm
between.
going in the labs.
Uh-oh,
You went
you
in
in
the
the lab
lab.
right now? Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say we getting deep now.
Take us in the lab. We are back.
I'm
Let me get my microphone. We are backstage in the lab with Brother Paul Ron. He's going to show us some
man,
buttery goodness.
I'm trying to find my Njahi turtle beans, man. These suckers going in the ground tomorrow. Nah, y'all done got me excited.
Because you're gonna compete? We ain't competing this week.
Oh no, ain't no competition, man.
Okay.
We all know Derek is a mile ahead of everybody, man. We just trying to be in the, be on the field a
This.
little bit. Just be in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
He's in the stadium.
Hey, look.
yeah, just be
This is
in the
what we
stadium.
do.
Hot
It's
dogs in the air,
sharing.
something. Yeah.
And it's healthy competition. So it's like, come on, I'm here, brother. Like, hey, like, what we doing here? So it's good to see when you see somebody else doing it, you know that you can do it for yourself too.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
it
what I
is.
say.
Come on, go easy in the
Yeah,
lab, man. Come on, take us back to the
y'all
future.
believe it or not, I call Merciful a lot. I call Erica Plants. I take things. I just try to learn. I try to learn as much as I can learn,
Mm-hmm.
and I try different things. So I'm like a mad scientist.
You better believe it.
Or Thomas, it's like a hypothesis. A science project. You think something will do one thing, but you don't get a chance to grow and see it if you don't do it.
You better believe it.
All right. Like
Somebody said, I'm
got me
always
over
here with a
here.
pen and paper because we learn so much information. That's right.
Hmm.
He got me over here with all of these mullen seeds all over the place. I'm probably gonna have mullen everywhere because
Yeah, mullein will go everywhere, but it's okay. Just pick it every time you see it and just dry it. Just keep collecting it. You can't go wrong having too much mullein.
this was one plant in my mama's driveway. I pulled it up and brought it around here and put in one of the garden beds, and now I got seeds for days.
Yeah, yeah.
You ain't showing us nothing. Show and tell. Come on, brother.
Paul Rand is maneuvering. You can hear him maneuvering.
Yeah, what you got going on? Let's see the lab. He must got the top secret stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Hey, I don't have. I'm not organized with mine like a lot of our sisters are.
Nor me, brother. I told you that from the doorway.
You see
We're,
that?
we're going backstage with Brother Paul Ron. He's going to show us some of his top secret stuff that he's growing in the lab. Let's go, brother.
No.
What you got?
I'm trying to figure out how to flip this camera here. Let's see. so you can half-ass see what I'm digging through trying to find these seeds.
There we go.
Here we go. Jackpot.
Now I didn't remember I had these green zucchinis. These will be going outside tomorrow too.
Wow.
But
Okay.
then one of these bags bust open when I don't know what these beans are here. Now I gotta.
You gonna have some surprise beans, some surprise soup.
Surprise soup.
But this is all the stuff I picked through when I be making up, y'all little seed meals.
And we appreciate that, brother. We send you stuff too now.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Like see, like this right here. This is some okra from Old Man Martin right here. I don't know what variety it is.
Uh-huh.
And in that foil is another okra. It's not the same seed.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't grow it this year because I'm growing all heavy hitter this year.
You getting to the smoney, right? My brother said he getting to the smoney.
Yeah. This year, man, you try to turn it on. But I got two more spots, man. I got a spot that has wide open sun, about 4,000 square feet, and then right next to it, I got about 3 times that space, but it don't get all day sun, which could be a good thing and a bad thing. I just got to
Mhm.
kind of work it out. But I haven't gotten into those spaces yet. To I'm still developing, the space that's closest to me. And then once I get, this kind of under control and rolling like I want, then I'll head over there and try to bring more places online, kind of like what Derek is doing. But I wanted to tell you, Derek, there's a way you can do a shallow well. I'll try to send you the video on it, but basically they take like a trash pump and a water tank like what you're getting, and they start the hole off, and then they use PVC pipe to pump that water down the pipe, and they just go up and down with the pipe, and it forces the dirt out the ground, and they go down about 30 or 40 feet. And where
Ooh.
you are, 30 or 40 feet, you ought to be able to get enough water to water a garden.
No,
You
I
know,
probably touch water in less than that. But
that's what I'm
y'all
saying.
see this monstrosity?
That's the mullen.
That's the mullen.
It
Mm.
does that the second year. Next, if you take those down, next year's won't do that. Well, this year's the new ones don't do that. When they 2 years old, that's when the canes shoot up.
So what I need to do? I need to clip all these things.
Yeah, you can clip those and harvest the flowers and seeds now.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can still get some. The flowers are very beneficial too.
Didn't know that.
Yes, you can go ahead and clip those because you're gonna have whole new ones and spread it out, thin it out a little bit
Okay.
because you don't want them to get too moist. If you
Okay.
got like they don't need to be compacted, they need to just be out kind of loose.
Okay. Cause they are growing wild.
Yeah, so just give them a little more space, break them up, and they'll be forgiving.
Tap the live, everybody. Y'all getting all this drip right here. This is
Yeah,
garden drip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting a lot of
yeah. I
information
want
here.
everybody.
Y'all got to do your part, man. We ain't out here shucking and ducking for nothing.
Yeah.
Get the tapping. I want to see some tap dancing. I want y'all to tap me all the way to the next content creator. You know, it's not tap me all the way
We
to you
we
want
done heard
somebody else's
a
page. Okay.
we've heard a term tonight more than one time. Can everybody put heavy hitters in the chat?
Heavy hitters.
Heavy
Let's
hitters.
go.
Can we all say heavy hitters?
Mike Tyson,
Let's
7
start
points.
out with the who
It's a
What
it's
my
a
brother
it's a
doing
it's a
doing
okra
Germany.
strand.
Say what, brother?
I said heavy hitter is an okra strand. It's similar to Clemson spineless,
heavy
but it
hitter, heavy hitters.
it just puts out more okra than the traditional
Oh,
Clemson
okay.
spineless.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's an okra plant. Okay. We
Yeah.
learned something
But
new.
I tell you one thing, It ain't for the faint of heart. It's
Okay.
gonna make you work.
Okay.
If
Tell us
you
about it.
if you used to picking every other day or whatever, you gonna pick
Mhm.
every day.
Ooh wee.
Wow.
You don't have no choice. It doesn't give you an option.
Okay.
Right, because
You
you
got
don't want them to get too big and be too hard.
right.
Um,
They
yeah,
get woody.
woody. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
So
some of the in the chat? What drop some of the things that are your heavy hitters that are the thing that you really know grows well in your garden. It looks like crimson is getting a lot of a lot of attention. That crimson okra.
Right. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Yo, I gotta bring this. This is funny. Edwina just reminded me. She was telling us about. I was talking to Edwina today, and she's like, "Oh no!" I'm glad. I gotta be dramatic. She's like, "Oh no, Mercy! I'm glad I'm out here showing off my garden, and these hornworms is over here messing up my potato aroma tomatoes." Oh, I was hollering. So I want her to come up here if she can and tell us about her hornworms. Cause she squashed one while I was on
Okay,
live with
okay.
her. That was too funny. You had to be there, buddy.
Deja Vu said cantaloupe and watermelon are her heavy hitters.
Cantaloupe. Okay.
Yes, I love cantaloupe.
Yes, ma'am.
Early yellow squash. Beans, Mominator.
Cantaloupe and watermelon is our best. Watermelon is best too. Oh, here come Edwina. Come on, sis.
Tomatoes, peppers, and pineapple sage. Ooh.
Who got all that going on?
Y'all good, Cree? I
Ooh,
wonder what does pineapple sage taste like?
come on, Edwina.
It smells very good. Hey
It
y'all.
does.
Okay, so Mercy, that's how I sound.
Oh
That's
man,
right.
come on, man.
You know he will
I'm not one of
he will
them.
mock you. If don't nobody else mock you, and
Look,
when he
look,
mock you, it just don't. You be like, damn,
look,
that's
look.
No,
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not
what
one of these
he said dramatic. I was
ventriloquists.
like,
You
that
said
sounds
those
a bit
words, but I
like
may
me.
not got it down.
That sounds a bit like me. I was a little dramatic because it took me off guard because today it was really raining bad in Houston early this morning,
mm-hmm.
and so by the afternoon we had sunshine. Only for it to it's gonna rain like bad again in the next coming days. However, I was like, now
However,
how these things get on the plant and it's been raining all day long.
Mm,
But I caught one while I was showing him some things, and then something told me, girl, if it's one, it's more than one. It's like a possum.
mm,
You
mm,
know, if you see one, and that might be small. You know, it's some babies around somewhere.
right.
So I went back and I looked at it, and I got about five. I'm like, what are these chickens when I need them? Because they just be running free in the yard like
Yes,
they
they
my
do.
chickens.
They on the
So
loose.
I got them off. Probably when I get off here it'll be real dark, and so I can go out. I know Deja Vu was saying with a black light. Now I don't know if I have a black light, but I got something that we're gonna try to see because they glow in the dark, she
Now,
says.
now
mm-hmm.
And
hold
so
on,
I'll be
Edwina.
able
I'm
to
gonna tell you something.
find them and just kind of pluck them out. But what I was doing was I was making sure that with my tomato plant, I, all of the branches that I don't need, I just start taking them off
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because that will help eliminate a little bit, and I'll be able to identify them at least a little bit better because they
That's what
blend right in with that tomato plant.
yeah,
If
that's
you
what I was saying about airflow and
Mhm.
keeping the limbs to where you can see through there because it's not all that foliage is not needed. It's just gonna grow smaller vegetables.
Right,
So
right.
you just clear all of that weight out the bottom of it, and that's usually where they are. But if you
Hmm.
ain't got nothing down there for them to climb up on, and it's easier for you to see.
Yeah, that's the I guess that's the first. tomato plant I started because I have about a couple of different ones, and
Mhm.
so it's maturing, it's producing tomatoes. So I guess
Ooh.
that's when they pop it on the scene with a gangster lean ready to take stuff out.
Thanks to Lee.
Hold on.
But it's funny because um it was just like I was like, man, this is crazy. I can't believe this. But if you do not get a hold of them quick, they will take that plant out. So had I not gotten them off by tomorrow, that plant would be it would be gone. That's how fast they work.
Man. And I was there with you. I was the witness, you know what I'm saying? And we sending you love from the other side, you know. And listen, man, you guys are getting all this information for free. You know what I mean? You guys better tap the live, you know what I'm saying? These plays ain't in the playbook, you know what I'm saying? You got the starting five right here. You know what I mean? I just want to say that to y'all. But when it comes to Edwina, she gonna come in here and give us some teaching, you know what I mean?
Edwina, those hornworms are the mobsters of the garden.
Yes, they
You got
are.
you got to go in and get them at night. I had some to strip the leaves off of two pepper plants. I had them to strip the leaves off of a tomato plant. So I think I pretty much got them under control around here.
Yeah,
What did you do?
yeah.
What did you do?
I put down diatomaceous earth
Mm.
after it rained, and so now, oh, Merce, they ate the leaves off of the goji berries. I'm
Oh,
talking
snap.
about picked it clean,
Yep.
Wow.
They
but
are relentless.
yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back now. But I put diatomaceous earth around it.
Now,
I,
do
I
they fly or what? How they jump from your
I don't know how
tomatoes?
they doing it. Like I think what's happening is the tomatoes in my pots, they are up against the fence. So I think they crawling up fence posts and
Uh,
crawling along the fence and dropping in.
Okay. Now, do they turn it? What do they turn into? Some type of caterpillar? You know what I'm saying? What is it?
I don't
Butterfly?
know what they
What's
do.
that? Somebody need to give us some intel on that.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
do
put
need some information. I
some
plant
intel.
borage, which will attract. You know what? But I have borage, but it's in that other bed. Which all of the beds are not far from each other. But I will put. I will do that.
And then there may be a process of the things that they don't like, putting them as a cut crop.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
a chop and drop. So
yeah.
if you like some stinging nettle or something like that, if you got some of that, or the marigolds, just chopping that up and putting that around the bottom because they don't like marigolds.
Well,
The strong
The
scent.
hornworms don't like marigolds.
Uh-uh.
I do have one, but I think I need more. So like I have one in the center, but I
Hmm.
need more. So
But I'm saying
I
like
have some in another pot. I'll just transfer them over there. That's what I'll
I'm
do.
saying chop and drop. Chop and drop is when you prune in the other plants that you know
Uh-huh.
have strong scents.
Yeah.
Don't throw it away. Use that as mulching around your tomato plant.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, so that's a chop and drop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yep.
just that all you're doing is going to look and see what I know they don't like marigolds. They don't like lavender or anything like that. So you just take old leaves and stuff or the flower heads.
Uh-huh.
So you might have marigolds everywhere, but still it's
That's okay.
protecting your
Yeah,
yeah.
tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah, because they're doing good. And I mean, like everything is looking good. I had like let me show you something real quick. I want to show y'all something.
Okay. Well, Ron, what you got back there too?
He's seed sorting, man. He trying to figure it out.
Okay, y'all.
So
So this is what I have. I harvested some herbs out of my herb
Okay.
garden, and I put
Hold on,
them
hold
up
on,
in
hold on.
some
Let me see
plastic
that. Let me see.
bags because I want to give them out to my coworkers. I gave my neighbor some, but like I have a lot of lemon balm, like a lot of lemon balm. So I
That's
got
good.
that, and then I got like Moroccan mint. That's my OG mint. My new mints haven't really started doing what they were supposed to do.
Good
Look at
job.
Good
Chop.
job.
Good job.
Thank you.
You
Thank
ain't
you.
got no catnip in there.
No, I don't have no catnip. I wish I did so he could go settle himself down. and spearmint,
That's
and
good for the hormones.
and then I did this thing right here, and I call it chef medley. So it has thyme, sage, rosemary, and oregano.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
I'm gonna be giving it out to my coworkers tomorrow. We're testing tomorrow, so maybe it'll bring them a little relief. They won't be so stressed out.
Sniff that bag of herbs. That
Uh huh.
they can sniff that sage, calms you down.
Yeah,
They
and
can
then
make some of that lemon balm tea. That'll calm them down too.
but this, all of this right here is lemon balm.
Yes.
It's just
Now, do your leaves turn? You know, the leaves turn brown or like a reddish color if they're out too long. So you might
right.
want to put them in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna try to bag a portion of this up, and
Yeah.
whatever else I don't do, I usually wrap it up with twine and hang it in the utility room,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll stick it in a mason jar and then go ahead and start the tincture process on it. So I don't know
Okay.
what I'm doing tonight, but that's my little stash for
I
today.
see you over
That's a good
there.
stash.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
Mom and they said that was a nice gift, a great gift.
I do it every year, and most people I ask, do they use mints, or I'll ask, what kind of herbs they like. Some people
Mm.
say surprise me, and then I just write on these little Ziploc bags and get a little gift bag and give it to them. It makes them feel good.
Beautiful. I just want to say
Somebody
what
share
I
the
told.
So Viable, see if we can get So Viable up in here.
Mm.
Got a question for So Viable. But anyway, this right here is the alligator pepper.
Oh, alligator.
Now, Merce, you should be able to find this in New York.
I never saw that before in my life, brother.
Mm.
Any West African market, you should be able to get that.
Okay.
Alligator pepper. I
Alligator.
have not, the pod, this is the pod, and it's full of seeds. It's actually not a pepper, it's actually in the ginger family.
Mm.
It's in
Oh.
the plant is in the ginger family. And there's a place in South Florida that was selling the rhizomes, so you don't have to start from seed. I haven't. I lost track of who they were, but that's the case, man. If we could get some of these, you know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I want these bad. These are good for circulation,
Mm.
I need
and
that.
they use the
Right.
little seeds. I don't know if y'all can see that on my
Yes.
finger,
Yeah, we can see
but
it.
they use those little seeds like black pepper.
Okay.
Mm.
Tastes like a fragrant black pepper,
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
and but man, I want to grow this so bad, and I've tried to sprout the seeds, but I can never get the seeds to sprout. But I'm
Hmm.
gonna try some more again tomorrow.
Hey,
But
zero
alligator
back in
pepper.
there on there. I'm gonna try to screenshot that, good brother.
Okay, hold up.
1, 2, 3. You said it's in the Jenny
And now,
family.
what is it called again?
Alligator
Alligator
pepper.
pepper.
Okay.
Alligator pepper. Okay.
Yeah,
And
alligator.
also because it's part ginger, right? Is capsaicin in that or no?
It's from the ginger family. The plant is from the ginger family,
Okay.
and so it's not a true pepper, but they call it an alligator pepper because the seeds are spicy.
Mm. She's calling that black cardamom, sister Martha over here. Sweet Martha.
Well, hey,
Is that what that is?
Mm.
but alligator
Let me see
pepper is
them
the name,
seeds again, because I think I got some of that black cardamom. I
and
do.
you can Google it.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah. Um, yeah, but things do have different names.
Yes.
Next to it, you can see I got those same seeds that we were talking about earlier, the same beans, the
Yeah.
Njoku
Yes.
turtle bean,
Yes.
you know, and
Good
then
catch, brother.
this is a Tabasco type pepper that they grow in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It might be a regular Tabasco, but it's a Tabasco type pepper that they grow in Africa that I also got my hands on that I need to try to sprout.
So I'm gonna give y'all another key jewel, something that's similar to a potato, the Jerusalem artichoke. Has anybody ever tried that one?
Yes.
Or you tried it?
We know it. I haven't grown it, but I know it.
Oh, okay. Well, I got two pots. I got two big containers growing it. I'm not gonna put it in the yard because they say it's wildly invasive.
Mm,
But you can cut it up and make like French fry. Anything you can do with a potato, you can do with the Jerusalem artichoke.
mm.
Okay.
Are they also called sunchokes or no? Is
Yeah,
that
they call sunchokes, Jerusalem artichoke,
yep?
and then I think it's another name, but I had to have it. They said it was a number one survival food.
Mm.
Looks like a sunflower.
Those are very expensive here. I'm just letting you know that. So you got a gold mine on that. Now, Paul Ron, I just to the question of your black cardamom. Does it look like this? Because
Mhm.
we really couldn't see it. Is that the same thing? Yes or no? And we can move on, brother.
Yeah, I can't see that very well.
Is it the glare? Can you see it now?
No, it's just might be just the fact that I can't see things too small. So
Okay.
it might just be me. I don't know if everybody else can see it clear. Did you try searching for alligator pepper?
Oh no,
I,
that's it.
I, I, yes, I did. I saw it.
Okay.
It looks like that. I think I sent it in the message.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Oh yes, that seemed like the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the alligator pepper.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Let me see if I can blow that up. Doo, doo, doo. We're back. All right.
Take my time.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to. You guys see that? That is that what that is, good brother?
It's gonna look smart, but put yourself in a big screen, Mercy.
Oh, that's true. Duh. Right. Put
Yeah.
yourself, big yourself up, brother. All right. What we got here? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, yeah, that looks about right.
That's it. Okay. I'm on it. Okay. Done deal. What you laughing at, B?
Laughing at upbeat.
What she say?
She says, baby, it's just you. Just kidding.
Yes, indeed. So anybody else got anything good to share? Okay. What do we got? Garden community. We love to come over here and share with our good community of folks that all we do is share. Listen, farmers are poor, the world will be poor before you know us.
That's
Okay?
right.
We're the ones that's gonna be feeding people.
Yep.
And this is our every week barbecue. Okay? And you all are invited. And shameless plugs, because Derek asked me about why some people aren't here on our show. I believe some people have been on this show. They just was on popcorn. Okay? But all are welcome. Anybody wants to come on the Garden Gumbo show, we ask you to send an email to thegardengumbo@gmail.com. Hey, we do a little right up, man. We don't just have people on here, without, we tell people no profanity, no drugs and alcohol. We're not promoting that, and we have our own form. We have people to sign. Most of these people have signed the form,
Mm-hmm.
probably with the exception of Paul Ron. He's an elder. And so it's just a soul flow, you know what I mean? But everybody else is a strict
Most
group. You know what I
definitely.
mean? She just popped in, she go to bed early. I know that's my sister.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
No disrespect. No disrespect. That's my friend. I know
Nah,
she be
and
going to
we
bed
he
early.
he
Come
did the
on now.
same thing to me now.
Oh, he
I I
called you
I,
an
I
elder?
told him Paran was an elder. Paran is an elder.
Correct. And I have massive respect for elders. Okay. So, like I said, and but we all good people here, and like I don't know who's spreading these lies that say that we don't want certain people
Hey,
here.
hey.
Listen, this is how rumors get started. Get started by the jealous people. They got mad, something they had, something else they wanted. That's a whole song. Y'all better go check the rumors. Time X Social Club. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I love that song.
Don't get
that's an
mad at me.
old classic.
Hey, that's I stay in that box. You feel me? That's I'm cemented there. You know what I mean? But listen, this is a community. No shade, no blame, no shame. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
And what? Don't forget Houdini, friends.
how many others have them?
How many of us out there?
Ones you
Oh
can't
yeah,
depend
before we
on.
go any further.
Before we go
Hey,
any further, let's be friends. We could part and be friends. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
man, that's
I
a
think sometimes,
jam.
you know what? The world is sensitive. Can we do this? Can we do this? The world is sensitive, man. Everybody just be on this. You say something to people and they get all of these feelings. It's all this tender love, tender love. You be so
love
tender,
so
man. Listen, I grew up
tender.
I grew up rough. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they didn't give me no two times talking to me. It'd be like,
Murph,
bah!
I'm
What did
Well,
I
I'm
you
tell
I'm
know,
you?
if we between the 60s and the 80s, I think we all grew up kind of rough.
all right. Well, I'm gonna
Right.
go back further than that, Merce. I'm gonna hit you with one. I'm gonna put it in the comments. I
Come
want
on.
you to look it up, and then you play it, and then tell me what you think.
I can't play no music on here. Just tell us what the
Yeah, I
song is.
know, I know. Look up "Ditch Diggers" by Marvin Cease.
Oh, not the Marvin
Ooh,
Cease.
not the
Uh
Marvin
oh,
Seats. Okay, that's a heavy hitter.
That
That's
is the heavy
gospel.
hitter.
yes, it is.
It's
Ditch
gospel.
Diggers.
Nah,
That
Marvin
is the
Cease is
album.
like blues.
Blues music.
Okay.
Marvin Cease is
You
a
know
he's
that's
so
gonna be on
rough.
the list. Okay.
Marvin Cease, Lord. Oh yeah, I should have known Derek would have had some because I be listening to some of his little things that he put on with his
Yes, he do.
videos. I'm like, now look.
Right. Cutting up. Right.
He
You're
be cutting
cutting
up.
up.
He be cutting up.
Hey, but you know what though? It's good. It's all good. you know. But I don't really do all of that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people they be in their feelings, and I'm not saying I'm not human, but I don't really do feelings. I do intelligence, man. You ask me about how you feel, I'm gonna ask you how you think.
Yeah,
That's
most.
mercs. Okay, I don't do all of that. I grew up in a different time. You know what I'm saying? God bless my parents. You got to respect your parents, or they'll, and that will be make your days go long. But I'm gonna tell you how it go. It's like this. Small minds talk about people, right? Medium minds talk about things, and great minds talk about ideas. I try to prefer to be in the latter, if you know anything about me, okay? Sometimes people think they know you and they try to get familiar, but that's not always the case, okay? So I'll just leave it right there. Y'all pick that up. Y'all, if y'all dig what I'm stepping in, it's what it is. If you didn't catch it,
Deja
it
Vu
is
said,
what it
"My
is. Let
fingers
it
hurt."
roll. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, right,
We
we're
got
gonna let that go.
24K likes. That was good. That's good. Thank you guys so much.
Yay.
We got so
Woohoo.
many
Thank you
likes,
guys.
and we got so much unlikes.
So
Oh, but
so
we
We're
don't
so
gonna
worry
give
about that.
energy
That's a
to the likes,
distraction.
Murs.
Yeah,
I
we
think
don't
so.
worry about the unlikes. That's a distraction. And
Right.
like you did put a good point in, Mercy, and you have to understand we also live in a hurting world. And
Mhm,
people when they hurt, it comes out in different ways and it may not really be intended on the person in which catches it,
mhm,
but it's still out there, right? So
mhm,
that's why we have to oftentimes provide each
Yes.
other grace,
mhm,
grace in knowing that we're human,
mhm,
grace in knowing that people make mistakes,
mhm.
and grace in knowing that we are afforded a new day. God gives us grace and graces us with new days, so we just let it go and keep on going. That's
Yeah,
the
but can I respond to that?
Keep
I love it. I love it.
on
Listen,
yeah.
listen,
moving.
listen. I want to say this. To err is human. You feel
Hmm.
me? Everybody makes mistakes,
Yeah.
right? I wrote in my first book, everybody makes mistakes, That's why they put erasers on pencils,
That's it.
right? But see,
Yeah.
here's the problem. People who want to play in your face, they not making a mistake. That's accidentally on purpose. And see, this is the thing. This is the thing.
You said
This is the
accidentally
thing.
on
Hold on.
purpose.
Let me finish. Everybody has freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
But when your speech impedes someone else, somebody's gonna tell you something or they're gonna correct you.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't want to be corrected. That's the thing. They want to play in your face, but everybody ain't playing. That's the problem. All right? So stay in your lane. That's it. Respect everybody. Do unto others. And everybody will be cool. That's the golden rule. Respect everybody and then you will live long. That's just the golden rule. You know what I mean? We could coexist. We don't have to agree. We could agree to disagree. But and we could part as friends. Look, I'm standing on my ground. Whatever I say,
Yeah.
my word is my bond. My bond is my life. I would give my life before the things that I say. That's word is bond. That's a proverb in my culture. But I will say this: whatever I say, respect it or reject it, but I'm here to protect it. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that's how strong I feel about what I say. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you something that's false, because that would make me a liar. Now, if you prove me wrong, I will change my ideology. But we need to stop all of this chatterbox. Because, like I said, if you can't bring me ideas, if you can't bring us ideas as a community, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
While we talk about high vibrational things. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's love when everybody's intelligent and they
Yeah.
got something to bring to the table. But I find when people can't create things and um they can't add on to the stew, they
Yeah.
make the soup. And the soup is the bull crap. You feel me? I'm
I
done with
got
that.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think the Garden Gumbo has showed a lot of love, and I think it's been a beautiful environment. No
Yeah.
matter what else has gone on, we've created some beautiful connections that are still standing. So I just want to give homage to that. I know
Yeah.
other things may happen, but the beauty of just being able to get on here and remember when people started one thing and now look at it now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We got lifelong, respectful friends. We can be one with each other. It's so respectful here. I mean, I enjoy doing this on Mondays.
I do too. I do too.
yeah.
Yeah. It brings
Thank you.
me
And so
Thank
happy.
that's
you,
what we're gonna
everybody
put
who
the most.
shows up.
That's what we're
What I,
gonna
what
put the most weight at. We're
Yeah.
gonna
I
give. Yeah, we're gonna
is
we're gonna celebrate that part.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause Merchant
And
laid
I
down
hope
the law for everything else, so we're gonna
You
celebrate.
already know. My grandmother was rough in these streets. She said a hit dog a holler, and guess what she also said? It's a poor dog that won't wag his tail. Mm, pick that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Hmm.
well, what I try to live by, in everything is I man cultivate. I man cultivate. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cultivate the ground. I'm gonna cultivate good relationships. I'm gonna cultivate, everything positive all the time. And if there's an issue or something, I deal with it as they come, but I don't try to keep it going or
Mm-hmm.
allow it to fester or make it public or any of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And so, what I really love about this community, if most people that might not know, I have two different accounts on TikTok. On one account, I call my revolutionary account, and this account I use for agriculture. And the reason is because TikTok don't like me, don't like the revolutionary me.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to the agricultural side, I have really noticed a lot of love across the board,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of diversity,
Yeah.
regardless of what people's politics are, regardless of how they lean in any one direction or anything like that. When it comes to trying to give you good advice or give you access to seeds or plant material or let you know about a problem, or any of that kind of stuff. Everybody is it's just been all love. And I think that's what we need to cultivate and keep it going, because it's worth it. It's
Yeah.
worth it, and
Yeah.
it'll just get more and more special, and it's because we can interact the way we do on
Okay.
this particular platform.
Right.
We can go small or we can go big,
Right.
but let's always go positive.
That's
Hello.
Thanks,
hey
thanks,
now.
Ryan.
Hey now.
Thank you,
That
good
was
brother.
beautiful.
We needed that right there.
That's it.
That's a mic drop
Good
right there.
wisdom.
I wish
Uh-huh.
Derek wouldn't have dropped down because we need a picture now. You know what I'm saying? Is
He
that it?
said he had to take a call. He had to call his brother.
Oh, okay. All right now. Big baller. Okay. Can we take a picture?
And
Derek,
whoever
you
sent
and your
this gift,
dinosaur food. Come on back.
thank
Not
y'all for
the
the gift.
dinosaur food.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Derek, I talk about Derek this time. You
Oh.
got some dinosaur food too. You know what I'm saying?
That Derek was talking about that zucchini.
Yes, sir.
That zucchini was from McCower Farm. I have a different zucchini. It's a normal size zucchini.
Okay, look. Can we take a picture? Can we all get along? Can we kumbaya,
All
my
right, I'm
lord?
back.
Kumbaya. All right, we're gonna try to take a picture. We're gonna take several pictures because there's 5 of us in the box. All right, count of 3. 1, 2. There we go. Why you dip off? We're gonna put you in the box. Come on, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Yeah, man. These are moments. Come on, we're gonna put Audrey in the box. Come on. These are moments, man. You know what I'm saying? We remember we ain't never gonna get this time back. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Everybody say cheese, 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 cheese. Come on, Edwina. 1, 2, 3. Cheese.
Cheese.
All right, big brother. Come on, big brother. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Hey man, it's here fun. We here for fun, man. Gardening is our flex. Gardening is our peace.
He said Velveeta.
All right,
Man.
Merch, I love you, brother, but Uniqua calling me in.
Okay, well, go ahead, go back. Hey, you got to tuck her in, man. You got to leave some chocolates on a pillow now. You got to. Hey,
No,
we
y'all.
in the morning. Tell
Uniqua
us
got a
how.
Uniqua getting a colonoscopy in the morning, so
Oh, she got to
I'll
drink that stuff.
Oh, that means she's fasting right now. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Well, she
yeah.
might be a little grumpy too.
Yep. Yep.
Don't
That
remind me.
nasty stuff.
Go make
Don't
some.
remind me.
It's
Okay.
okay.
All right,
Everything
well, I
I will
love
be
y'all,
well.
y'all.
I love you
Good
more.
night.
All
Okay.
right.
All
Have
right,
a good
brother.
night.
Salute.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, ma'am. We glad you guys and show up to the Garden Gumbo, and I am Kevin Samuels, not
Uh-uh.
Colonel Sanders. Okay, you know what I'm
Oh
saying.
my God.
Some
That's
boys up
a
in
hell
here.
of a
Look here.
combination.
Hey, listen, we're here to have a good time. I'm here with family, of course. You know what I mean. And this is why we come here every week. Listen, we don't come on every week. You know what I'm saying? So we come on once a week. That's what's and that's enough for me. If I did two times a week, y'all wouldn't be able to take me. It's already y'all only really getting one of my cents. If I gave y'all 2 cents, they'll shut this whole thing down. I said 1 or 2 things, they flagged me within 10 minutes. You feel me? But it's all love. It's a love train, and I so love being with my brothers and sisters every week. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritual because listen, we are people of the soil. You know what
That's
I
it.
mean? We're from the soil, and you already know we're gonna ask for the closing arguments or the closing remarks because we about to shut it down. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming tonight, and look forward to seeing you guys next Monday. Investigate what takes care of horn worms.
Yes.
What plants need to be planted next to your plant in order for it to thrive. Do a little research. Paul Rand said there's a way to dig for water.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped some gems. So just the gems that you heard throughout the thing this week. Bring some with you and carry some when you come when you leave next week.
That's it.
That's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
Get a black light.
Yes.
Get a black light. Yep, got to do that. Got to find mine.
Come on, give us some closing arguments, brother. Closing
Okay,
remarks.
no problem. Grow something unusual. Grow something unusual in your zone. Um, make a plan to grow all 4 seasons.
Mm.
Don't just grow. Just in the spring. But I mean, you can do it any way that you love to do it. Don't get me wrong, but I love to keep it going year round, and I hope that you'll find a way to do that too. And I know some zones it can be extremely hard, but sometimes it's just keeping your plant material from the previous year going. So we had an elder here. He used to keep his peppers going. He would cut them all the way back. He would mulch them real hard. Then in the spring he would bring them back.
Mm.
So that's all you can do if you in zone less than 0 and it's too cold for anything else. Try that out. But
Yeah.
that would be my closing arguments, brother.
Okay, come on, Edwin. What you got? Because I know. I usually let Edwina bring us home. What you got as far as like the outro? What you got? Come on.
Sharing is caring.
I love it.
Sharing is caring. Make sure you share. Me and Brother Mercy, we were talking a little bit before today, and we were talking about your first harvest, So your first harvest, if you have enough, share it out, and you'll be very surprised as to how much it'll multiply. And this is the first time my garden has really perked up so abundantly early in the season. So I'm looking forward to a lot of great things. But sharing is caring. Share with your community, whether it be knowledge, whether it be the fruits of your labor, just share.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna take us home. But I gotta say this tonight. You know, I guess sometimes when I hear like bad gouge, people spreading rumors and stuff like that, it kind of it offends me. Because if you have a problem, you could always call me. I'm approachable, and I'm a good guy. Normally you guys see me like very happy, very smooth, suave, whatever it is that you perceive me as. But we just have to correct. We have to make corrections, and people don't want to be corrected, and that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's part of growing. You got to prune your plants in order for them to grow better, right? So sometimes you got to prune your friends. And I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I stand 10 toes down on whatever we do. Adversary, adversity, it makes the strong strong and the weaker weaker. You know what I mean? So we deal with adversity every single day, but we here to improve it. We catch our mistakes, we learn fast, and we adjust accordingly. you know. So I love all of you guys. Thank you for showing up every week. If you want to be on the show, you got to email us at thegardengumbo@gmail.com. It's very simple. And just in the subject line, I want to be on the show, and we will take care of it. You know what I mean? We'll get right on it. And we'll tell you how you can get on this show. You know? Uh, that's it. Edwina, take us home, good sister.
Okay, well, this is the end of our show. I hope you enjoyed it. And we look forward to seeing everybody back on Monday. I love you guys deep, and that is a lot for me to say. So, in the meantime, as well as in between time, it is my prayer that you take care of yourself so that we can take care of each other. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Chuck.
Right.
Y'all in the camera.
He just can't.
Praise God. Good night.